God damn. When you're looking at all the work on Death Row Records, 85% of that shit is Daz Dillinger. Yeah, I was like, this shit hurt. But right now, Snoop telling everybody, you fucking with Daz, you can't fuck with me. I just leave it in God's hand, period. The gas is $7 out here. You got Governor Newsom, he's fucking up the fires and with no water in the hydrant. It's something behind that, bro. Everything always repeats itself. I'm the only one out of the crew that's fighting. I took Suge to court. Tupac dying, all this shit. I'm like, fuck it, we could die now.
Like, subscribe. What's the other one?
Follow. It's follow.
I ain't gotta tell no lie. Still get to the
Daz Dillinger, the legend, producer, artist, writer, director extraordinaire. You don't know how many times, how many days I rode around with that wop in the car. That brum-pum-pum, that rum-pum-pum-pum. Me and my man Bossy off that motherfucker. I mean, nigga was really mugged the fuck up, Daz, listening to you. The Goon Squad. No, listening to the Dogg Pound.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You and the Goon Squad. Oh, yeah, they coming to each other.
Man, I mean, since I remember going to the Freaknik in 95, and no, I'm sorry, 93.
Yeah.
We listened to the Above the Rim soundtrack the whole way. I had no idea that one day, but I saw you that day at a hotel, and y'all was getting out the car, and something happened, and you was tripping. You was ready to get live. And everybody else was kind of trying to artist it out. I think that was before Suge sent a bunch of people down there. Something happened, or something.
Right, running from the police. I get the sergeant, police in the jaw. They didn't know who he was. Thought he was just something there. And then next thing I know, the police was coming, and we took off running. Come on, we was gone, running through that motherfucker, running like a motherfucker. They was on us too. I was running, and then I was like they had like glass doors and stuff. We was running through them glass doors, and I thought it was a glass door, and nothing happened. And I was gone. And then they just came and pepper sprayed, and they thought that I was somebody else, and they pepper sprayed it.
They thought somebody else was you?
Yeah.
Huh?
We was gone. We was young, too.
Yeah. You was that young making
I was 16 years old.
Making the hits that would shape the fucking genre overall.
Yeah.
I was jumped into the hip hop culture.
You know, NWA, Dr. Dre, you know what I mean? We was like, like NWA fans, but we in the crew now. We the young homies, and we putting it down because, we were Dr. Dre, so we was going against NWA.
Yeah.
But on the street level though,
Yeah.
So Easy, us, we all used to clash at,
right.
I used to clash at events and stuff like that. So, and it was at the Universal, and then Easy came to me and said, finally we meet, something like that. And then it was crazy.
Straight up.
And I'm like, nigga, this.
Right, because he did the Compton City G's, and then, so y'all was.
It was in the middle of that coming out with Dr. Dre through the Chronic.
BG Knockout, it was one of the Easy artists.
Yeah, and him and Drayster. But to the day, we cool right now.
For sure, yeah, I'm saying back
like
then it was like.
in Harmony, we all family, Drayster, BG Knockout, what I'm saying? Come to find out it ain't even our fight.
Right, it never be.
It never be. Yeah, them niggas hand off with the money.
Yeah.
Let us here to fight each other.
Right.
Stop.
Yeah, goddamn it, yes.
Yes, we grown up from that,
Having how do you take, do you understand that you helped craft this culture of music on the West Coast? Oh, no, period, overall.
Definitely, guys. Like when we making music, we don't really know what we making.
Right,
we just making it, having fun. Didn't know that we was making music for the future and how this is. At that time, we was just some young niggas ready just to get into this hip hop game, looking at Run DMC, Slick Rick, Rakim, Eric B.
You just grab the
Ice-T.
Yo, this shit lasts forever, timeless.
The music gonna last forever while we dead and gone.
Yeah.
So that's why we need to get it together now. Get that paperwork together, because for so long these companies and everybody been doing in-house work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? this lawyer, that lawyer, mixing up paperwork, fucking everybody, not saying nothing. Okay, I got what I want. I'm not gonna pick up the phone on you no more. And then you trying to fight and get it all. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people like from George Clinton and everybody been going through. Because right now he's suing UMG for back royalties too.
Yeah.
So it's just together right now. Get it together and get that foundation together. And luckily we got the 35-year copyright reversion law.
Right.
Which our shit revert back to us.
Right.
So anybody that had the bad deal can now redo the deal.
Right.
And make yourself the deal.
Right.
And take the money you got and invest in yourself.
Do you think that's why they coming with so many companies doing these master acquisitions rather
Am I buying out people?
buying people catalog and shit?
Yeah.
Well, cause what you think is the fucking what's behind? It's something behind that, bro. They coming for
It's a
our
big
music.
entity behind all that money, doing all that. So, they getting the royalties and all. They want to know what you made in the last 6 months and stuff like this. But I'm not going to sell mine because the money you give me, I can make that in due time. I'm patient.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I waited this long to get all my stuff back. And if you don't answer the phone, slap.
Flat out.
Yeah, it's over with, Pick up the phone when I call.
Got
Now I have to, I make my own phone calls. That's why I just make my own, administration deal. When they say, I want to administrate your product, that ain't nothing you picking the check up before me and the address.
And
So let me give you my address so you can send that check
Straight
to me.
me.
And I'll cash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's all about the splits on the song too, because right now Spotify, Apple, all that, you look at your BMI statements and all that, you can see all that.
See, yeah.
So it's all about the splits on the song. And all the producers get is 50%,
Right.
and the writers got to split up
The other 50%.
So,
A song
so
is-
it's about just getting it together. And it's so many companies now that's doing something like royalties and sound exchange, and you know what I mean?
And I just learned about some overseas
That's what we
mechanicals.
don't know about too.
See,
what they doing overseas.
It's some overseas mechanicals do
That's the word, y'all.
mechanical royalties.
Mechanical royalties.
Yes, there's some overseas mechanical royalties due to me. I didn't even know about that's a lot. And I was like, damn. So have you?
I've been looking into it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I got some people that's looking into it, but I haven't received anything. I got to go over there and get it. But if it's over there, it's still there, it's locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you just got to go over there and find it. Get companies like Harry Ford,
Uh-huh.
and like some other companies, and they go over there and find that money, or you can go find it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just get online and put your name in there,
Right.
and it'll find out what you got.
I mean, I think that'd be the best option. Go chase your own money.
Go chase
Shit.
your own money. Get on the computer. You paying for the internet time, ain't you?
Yeah, right. Don't just look at porn, motherfucker.
That's for real.
Have you seen have you investigated like even more
Yeah,
so
definitely.
overseas royalty?
Overseas, because it's just like I had like it's like a place like BMI, but it's in Canada too.
Uh-huh.
So like places like that, like overseas, if they got like places like BMI and ASCAP, sign up to them. What else you got to lose?
Right. That's
That's
something a
it.
lot of artists don't do.
I don't do.
Are not signed up.
They still think about this one entity when it's 100 more.
Yeah.
We're in a millennium age now.
Yeah, they talking about SoundCloud. No, it's like that's
But they also got to know that Sound Exchange is a
the sound
performer.
exchange. Yeah,
Is a performer. It don't go by publishing splits.
yeah,
It go by who own the song with their voice playing.
yeah.
So if me and you on the song, the producer ain't getting no money. It's just me and you 50-50.
Performance royalties.
Performance royalties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't tell you. So, I was battling that. Hold on. The splits is this. You've been paid already for the background.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother thing,
Right.
So it's like, performance and stuff, all my background. See, I make sure everybody get paid something.
Have you looked for that catalog from back, all that shit from the 90s? And
Yeah. But I want to know, like YouTube, when they came out, where's that money at? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Who got their money for them songs? Like right now, it's probably a song with me, you, and Tupac or somebody, and then that they just made up and put on the thing that they getting monetizing for. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And they make up and just take a verse from me, you, and him, and make them a song.
What you think about that? Cause I was on the phone with my brother Bumpy Knuckles,
Yeah.
and he was like, go online and look at this site and tell it to make a song by me like this, about this. And the song took his voice and made a fucking rap.
That AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they doing right now. You just go in there and tell it, I need a beat from hell.
What do you think?
I need fucking rainstorms of fire coming down from this beat. It's called a prop. It's what you tell it. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a prop now. You know, I'm learning the AI things about how do you tell it what to do. It's gonna do a thing. And plus,
Have you figured out how to monetize from what it does? I mean, if somebody making a song,
I've registered
you registered.
through BMI ASCAP. I get online, I see, oh, nigga made a song with me and Trick Trick. Well, I'm gonna register.
I'm a register
I'm gonna get that money before you get it because it's me on there.
because they ain't registered.
Yeah. They just putting it on there for Google the thing, but they don't know about the BMI and the ASCAP and owning the song. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you come over here and try to get some money from that, you gotta holler at me now.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. I look on there and register the motherfucker. You know,
Right. Right.
They bootleggers. I'm gonna do the same shit.
Did the issues you had in the past with being on like death row and the earlier death row, is that what sparked your interest in like a lot of artists don't wake up and still don't chase that money?
Yeah.
What was it that was like, you know what, fuck this, hold on.
I think that's when Tupac died.
Huh.
Tupac died. We started to see like the real colors of what's really going on, you know what I'm saying? Like business wise, and it just got all hectic. Everybody just turned on each other because, you know, we're looking at death now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And like they say, Jimmy Iovine said, ain't nothing like the dead man's record sale.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, damn, let me
That's some shit.
hook up with some of my boys in the Bay Area, JT the Bigger Figure.
Mm-hmm. Shout out JT.
And I was going around, I had like about 30 Tupac verses and shit like that. One of my boys, he in the feds right now, but he was big time. He was doing the rap shit. He was buying a motherfucking verse for just one verse, 85,000. I'm like, man, I got about 12 of them. Get them all to me.
Like that.
I'm riding around the Bay Area, and one of them M12 Mercedes-Benz little truck nigga with the little safe thing with the little cup full of money in that bitch riding back. So I know about independent now, unit for unit now. So it's like, and I'm off death row too. So I just pressed up the Raw album, and I rode around with 10,000 units in my truck. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a car from Robert Gilliman out there, Southwest Wholesale Distribution in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, I give you $8 a unit. I need 40,000 of them. I'm gonna press them up, and I'm gonna pay you the $8. You know what I mean? Yeah, all that shit.
Like that.
Yeah, white one out there in Texas, you know.
Yeah.
He got snipped up. Everybody out there in Texas go through these people. So
Yeah.
and just learning that independent game, and then for so long you fight the people that got the music, which is the old Death Row, and the dude Alan Grunblack was doing a lot of treachery.
Yeah.
And trying to steal from Death Row and steal from us. And now they doing fake paperwork over there at E1. Why do you think they changed their name from Koch
To E1.
E1 to now what? Monarch.
Right.
Dirty business. Stealing and shit.
What's his partner name? Bob
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them, they all crooked.
He the one to do the overseas shit.
They all crooked.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Dr. Dre came and got his album because they owed him money, so they like, you could have it. But they didn't give him all the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? It just let them think that, oh, they got it, but, and they did the same thing with Tupac. Here go your stuff, we owe y'all money, but here y'all can have it back.
Yeah.
But they ain't got no paperwork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that, and they think I don't know that, and they ain't told
Them that.
Yeah. They just like, here y'all can have it back.
Yeah.
They don't know, I'm coming to get mine. I've been coming to get mine. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of legal and a lot of gangster shit going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Lies being taken. So, you know, you got to watch where you go, watch what you say, how you move, this person, you know, all gangster shit. So, you know, it's just the music business now. Now that we older in the 50s, we get the copyright reversions, which we didn't know when we was young.
Mm-hmm.
So now I exercise that, and I start getting, the first album we get back is The Chronic. All rights back. 2028 January, that's right around the corner. We just gotta live that long, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So And then everything fall back in Doggy Style next year. Then the Dog Pound. Everything, reverse back. So now we in control of it.
Right.
And then I teach the kids that licensing, how I can do who ride with us, and 20 years later I get a $40,000 check because the Red Bull want to use it. And I show the kids that you see how this music can pay you from the past.
Right. Right.
This is a business.
Sure enough.
This is what daddy doing. You know what I'm saying? This is how daddy, you see me, how I'm packaging them CDs up.
Yeah.
All that. This is a business. And it took long enough for us to control that business to show them that we own it now. You know what I'm saying?
You bought a pressing machine.
I bought a press machine in the 90s. When I was doing independent.
Okay.
The ones, all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It cost me like $200,000.
Right.
And I had it in Memphis and I brought it to Mississippi. So I got that, and it's still manufactured CDs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's one of my jewels that I keep, and that's how I use it now. It's still like before it was digital, so I stopped doing it because you gotta, when you send the CDs out, you on consignment, really.
Yeah.
And you gotta wait that 90 days.
But now CDs are
And they can bring them back.
Right.
Returns.
Right.
I'm gonna return your shit
Yeah.
so I can get Drake shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want this no more.
So now I'm stuck with 40,000 units stuck in my garage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then digital come out, and so it's a whole new market, and then they went from digital downloads to just streaming. But the contracts that we were signed back in the days didn't have streaming or that
On the
digital
contract.
shit in there. So we don't apply to that shit. You just got to go in there and put the foot down on them and tell them, I didn't sign for that shit. What the contract say?
Huh.
CDs, tapes, and if it was 8 tracks, it would have been 8 tracks.
Right.
So, look at your contract. What did you sign for?
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't really tell you that. They're saying it's all mixed together. No, show me in writing.
You hear that, artist? Listen to what he just said. Your contract, go get your contract. It does, if you were classic OG artist, it don't say nothing about streaming in your contract.
Yeah, in the 90s, they weren't thinking about
That's
this
your
shit.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I put the claim in and say it was stolen. You know what I'm saying? So I get all that back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the way they making money, and they don't want to give it back.
Right.
They want to fight you to the death, even though they didn't make the music.
Right. For your
That's a cold thing,
Right. And you had to fight giants.
Yeah, big niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I was slamming they big asses, though. You know what I'm saying? I love rumbling and feuding and shit. It's right up my motherfucking alley. And I'm the enforcer, one of the enforcers of the Dog Pound, me and Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
We love jumping, beating the motherfucker up and all that, But then, you just chill and you know how to do it the professional way now.
That's right.
Because right now, they tell it.
Yeah.
They call the cops on it. You know what I'm saying? I heard today they said, if you back up, then that's not an assault. But as soon as you go forward and lunge at them, that's an assault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, learn the laws.
You got to be backed in first. What you think, like, as a producer, what's the difference? I mean,
Analog and digital.
right. From back then
I
to
like the
now.
analog sound, but the digital was too light at the top and so heavy at the bottom. It wasn't in the middle like
Right.
analog was. So
Yeah.
that's why I always run that digital through an analog 2-inch machine.
Still do?
Yeah, I got 2-inch machines. I run that Pro Tools and all that shit through the 2 tracks, you know what I'm saying? And then I get it in the middle like that.
Straight up.
Yep, just like that.
That's how you do that shit.
That's how you do the man. And then Dr. Dre with the kicks, with the kick like that, you just turn all the highs down and turn it up. Now it's boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you learn a lot of tricks around here.
Well, I'm in school. I'm in school, goddammit.
Trick could die.
Daz Dillinger.
Man.
What's the difference between you then back in the 90s and now? Other than you grown and you on your business.
Patience, father, losing both of your parents. You know what I'm saying? My birthday coming up Monday on the 25th of May. And, my father died on my birthday, 25th of May. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot to think about. People like, let's throw a party, but sometimes I just like to be by myself.
Yeah.
And think about, and then I can hear my dad talking shit to me in my ear, talking about, but it's a good thing, you know. I don't cry about my parents because I was there for them,
Right.
taking care of them, and when they time of need at the last end, dying in my hands.
You did
You know what
good.
I'm saying? So I can't cry. When I want to cry, it'll just tear up in my eye, but one nothing drop down.
Yeah.
And then I know I'm doing because I hear my mama saying, don't cry for me. You did good.
Yeah.
Going out there and show them niggas what we need to do and get this money and build a legacy and all the other shit and take care of my property and everything that I built. You know what I'm saying? So I never cry. It only pushes me to push harder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to teach everybody else. Nigga, keep pushing. Nigga, stop crying about it, nigga.
That's right. What do you think artists today get wrong about the life? I mean, you've been through it from the beginning to now. And you've seen it all. What do you think they get wrong now about the game when it comes to fame, the money, the business, all of it?
Like it grown trees around this motherfucker. And think like tomorrow I'm gonna be rich. Like Rome wasn't built in a day.
Flat.
You know what I'm saying? And the money come quick right now. The way the stream is going, you ain't really gotta have talent. You just gotta have likes and a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different market from. The company want to know about TikTok. How many TikTok videos, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the glitz,
company,
the
like
glamour.
label.
Yeah, all that from labels and people that's looking for artists and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you can have a million likes and broke as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue of the game, but just learning all that. And, you know, I embrace everybody, you know what I'm saying? And try to learn from this person, that person. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm always down doing anything.
What's the state of music like here in California now?
Woo, the state of music in California.
That was heavy on the culture at one point, bro. Like it was y'all, like I say, you drafted and grafted into what it, you know, in its greatest time.
Yeah. But a lot of people that was great back then, they was executives and CEOs now. So they dictating the music, and sometimes, like I said before, sometimes some people on the West, they don't want to help other niggas on the West, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I get confused. They're like, damn, nigga, we put all this work in, you still don't want to help niggas and all that other type of stuff. That's why we just really, everybody just, I don't know where the fuck the money is out here on the West, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like all these companies, and we only getting a penny a stream now.
That's
We went from 8 cents, whatever the fuck they said, 8 cents to a penny now. And that's why I had to go back to selling CDs.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Getting $45 an album, signed, sealed, delivered. And I'm pressing up 10,000 at a time each project. That's why I'm dropping so many projects 2 months at a time, because it takes me 2 months to work that project and get that $45 times 10,000, and everything else is auto pay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep getting orders for them after I drop another album. You know what I'm saying? So when they come and say on my site, they buying all 12 of them at $45 a pop. You know what I'm saying? And then I just keep it going like that, and I'm dropping another one, Christmas album.
You doing all the shipping and handling yourself?
I'm doing all the shipping and handling. There ain't nothing but a
self, goddamn.
that, like you looking at your text, there ain't nothing but a bing. Hey, anybody gonna jump with some money in it, you know what I mean?
So you had to do the packaging and shipping
It's
too?
easy.
Or
You go to Walmart and you get the packages, the 5x8 packages, and then you get the paper, which is a 5x8, and you get your printer and you just print from your phone. You got 100 orders, you go down the line, bam, all you do is hit print. It's gonna take that paper, put it on the package, put it in a bag. Now you got 2 big ass trash bags. You take them down to the post office, drop them off. I don't need a ticket, it's already paid for. Here you go.
Right.
Everything is already paid for. Only thing you're doing is printing, putting on the package, and shipping out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And work your magic like that. Who's better to control your own destiny but you?
Goddamn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after you get it too big, then you show the kids how to work that shit, and they so excited.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is how you gonna get that new game.
You just re-released a classic.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I feel like 30 years of not getting paid from the Chronic album.
That's your
And Dr. Dre sell it for $200 million. That album, $200 million. And then it come back out on the stream and our names ain't on it. on the Chronic album. When you go to the streams right now, you can look at the Chronic album, it ain't got our name on them. You know what I'm saying? And then,
But the songs are still on?
but the songs are still on there.
What you on?
With me on there. So they don't really know who did what. They just bought the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, shit that Dr. Dre helped mix and started, they trying to come act like he produced it and trying to take their publishing and because of that deal, all that money they gave him over, they just trying to snatch any motherfucking thing. So I'm looking like, hey,
How much of that album did you produce?
I produced like 3 songs on there. Helped produce 3 songs, scratching and doing background and doing commercials and scratching and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and they just give me drum programmer, you know, and that type of shit. But like I said before, I ain't never signed a contract for the Chronic. You know, each album you have to have contracts for that album.
Yeah.
There's no contracts.
And you did that
You know what I'm saying? And he wanted them make you think that it's a contract in there because they obtained it through, you know, the bankruptcy and all that. But ain't no contracts damn near for none of them albums. Shit was just getting the money. He was doing street shit. He ain't had no accounting, none of that shit. So he was just getting the money, fucking it off. You complain, he'll give you 100,000 or something. Then you go off from there, fuck it off and come back, you know what I'm saying? But all that, but it's like, now we get into the older part of us where the reversion comes back in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then fighting these companies who think they having paperwork and stuff like this. So I just leave it in God's hand.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? And he gonna do for me best, and the outcome of this case is in God's hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He already know.
You originally from
Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California.
21st and Locust, yeah. So, you know, just
I
out here.
also put Long Beach on the map.
Snoop Dogg put Long Beach on the map.
Yeah.
We also helped, you know, at the same time. And it's, you know, a family thing, you know what I'm saying?
How many records did you produce on the
Doggy Style.
Doggy Style?
For all my niggas and my bitches. Serial Killer, Dr. Dre. Ain't No Fun. I wrote a lot of bit on there, like Murder Was the Case.
Okay.
A whole bunch of other songs on there that I helped write on, you know, and just contributed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we started on the Dogg Pound album. And we put that out because me and Corrupt we wasn't the Dogg Pound at first. We was just that nigga Daz and Corrupt the K-Pen.
Yeah.
And we know we was getting high, smoking chronic and shit, looking at the moon like, damn, we gonna call ourselves the Dogg Pound. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what we called our house, the Dogg Pound.
Yeah.
Because we had the gang, the Dogg Pound.
Right.
But then we the group, the Dogg Pound. So
Right.
there's a difference, DPGC and just DPG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the next day after we smoking, looking at the moon and shit and high as a motherfucker and all that shit, next day we do Niggas Don't Give a Fuck for the Poetic Justice soundtrack.
Right.
And that was the first song that made us the Dogg Pound.
Dig that.
Yeah.
What is like out here now in California? What can
California potholes, shit, you know what I mean? The sheriff, you know what I'm saying? And it's just good living out here, you know what I'm saying? Smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? The laws is legal out here, you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes we see the police and they know us and shit and they want to talk to us, but we smoking weed and they, you know, let us smoke weed. It's legal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just that California life, you know what I'm saying? But you got to have some money out here. You better. Because when you wake up out here, it going to cost you $200 to wake up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You got to get the weed. The gas is $7 out here. You
Yeah.
gotta know where you going.
Yeah.
You got to get something to eat out here. You got to get blunt, you know, accessories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that startup money in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you got to try to figure out where you're going to get the rest of that. I'm a hustle here, hustle there. It's a good hustle, you know what I'm saying? And then you got from Santa Monica all the way here, but California alone, all the way to the Bay Area.
Yeah.
You know, I just came from the Bay Area, driving. You know, I got a license.
This is new too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. You know, I can go anywhere. I ain't bound by nobody.
That's right.
So I can go anywhere I want to go, you know what I'm saying? I done lived in Florida for 30 years, you know what I'm saying? Miami Garden Drives with my pops out there, you know what I'm saying? And I live in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? Just buying property and learning the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To have everything in the good trust, you know what I'm saying? And people don't know about trusses and wheels, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have no wheels, somebody gonna be driving your motherfucking car, you die. spending your motherfucking money out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or a probate, and they gonna make you lose that motherfucker because you can't pay the bill.
Yeah. You gotta know what.
So, you know, you gotta have the mind. My mother always told me, be wise with my mother.
Right.
And so I keep that in mind, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And don't be afraid to say no.
When did you start actually like making money in there?
Making money. I always made money is all about managing. Like in California, it wasn't manageable because it was everybody out here pay rent.
Uh-huh.
Everybody out this motherfucker pay rent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And rent is 3 times the thing. And then you got homies, you're buying weed, you know what I'm saying? And so really I didn't know about buying houses and shit. Then I bought a house and I looked at it was a loan. So if a house is $300,000 and you get a loan for it, they're gonna triple that loan.
You bought it here
I bought it here
in California.
Silver Lake.
Okay.
And then I fixed it up, you know what I'm saying? And then it was a mortgage and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? And then all that with Death Row came, and then I sold it. And then I moved to Georgia when I signed with Jermaine Dupri. Now, Jermaine Dupri wasn't scared, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say all this, but he was fucking with that nigga Daz, and I was fucking with him. So you know how
Right.
it is, gun ho.
Yeah.
You know, against whoever. That's Death Row in him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was already on, so, you know, so it was just learning that, and then going out there and looking at all this land out here for $10,000,
Mm-hmm.
you know, from auction and doing all that, and then you could build on it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, because everybody in California, they just paying for concrete. Ain't nothing but concrete around this motherfucker.
Right.
The concrete costs $100,000, so they
Yeah.
want to double that money, get their money back, and then they want to build something, they got to tear it down, build something, get permits, you know, all that type of stuff. So just learning how to manage your money from the past so you can have money now. I hustle in the summertime so I can chill in the wintertime.
Right.
I ain't got to do too much hustling. My money saved up in the summertime, bills paid, you know what I'm saying? And learning the difference between rent and property taxes. You know what I'm saying? So
Let me ask you something, bro. Do you think people are frustrated with Los Angeles right now with like the condition it's in?
I mean, cause ain't no money out here. Everybody's struggling around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And there's some doulo shit going on, you know what I'm saying? You got the police out here, you got Governor Newsom, he fucking up, you know what I'm saying, with the fires and everything that's supposed to be in place. Like when the fires took place, there wasn't no water in the hydrants, you know what I mean? That type of shit. So where's the water at? It was directed somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of politics that's going on, and then
What do you think he owned? What the fuck do he be on? I hear so much shit about him. I ain't from, you know.
pussy and bubble gum. Probably dick and bubble gum, but you know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We can just only live for the moment out here in California. You can only live for the moment in California, man.
I never heard of nobody say the governor was on pussy and bubblegum. And they say he probably
Yeah,
on.
they say he got all kind of property out of this motherfucker. He living real nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Up in them hills and stuff, you know, but
People don't like him, but then, I mean,
they voted for him again.
they voted for they voted for him again.
Man.
Damn. What you think? How you think? Do you think that'll change? Do you think it is?
When he get out of office, you know, everybody always in office for what, 4 years?
How long you been governor now?
About 8 years or something like that.
Well, he should be a rap at this point. He can't
Be a
run
rap,
no more.
just like Trump. He should just be a rap after this one.
Because they only get 8 as governor?
Yeah.
Yeah. When the governor election here? Next year?
Yeah, 2028.
2028. They say we've been talking to people like Tish Hyman and keeping an eye on people like he don't know who Spencer Pratt is.
I'm gonna look it up now though. He probably a big, you know, is he a cocaine dealer? Is he a porn star? Is he what is it? What? It's
So yeah,
different.
and I have to, make sure it's some shit that I address on this program that's different than the rest of them. It's like understanding who running the communities and who running the, the offices that
Damn, like what they say, district councilmen, something like that.
city council. Yeah.
They got different sections of the city.
Yep. Well, yep.
Saying that
See,
make
got
this
different
part go
districts.
there, and
Yep.
make this part go, and then they all come together.
And then they vote. And
But the people vote for them to stay in office to keep directing the good in the community and making like parks and this and that and that. That's what they do.
exactly.
We have one in Long Beach. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You heard you heard of Tish Hyman?
Yeah, I heard of that.
She was a young lady that was, she was in the gym and some tranny nigga was just standing in this bitch while she was naked it was pretty fucked up, but it made her run for mayor. And then this,
Stop shit like that.
yeah, man, fuck all that, man. Hey, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Hey, Obama came with that law.
So, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Trump came and killed the law, and the dude in Africa say he killing anybody with want to be a Trump.
Can't be mad at him.
Killing everyone.
Don't come over here with that bullshit.
Yeah,
That shit got this place fucked up.
Hell yeah. But, just about making new laws, new action, new way, because, the young kids is growing up now.
Do you think they pay attention to it?
Some do.
Yeah,
Some kids pay
on a
attention.
political level.
Yeah, they watch all that, and some don't give a fuck.
Some don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always going to be, yeah.
Keep the money coming. That's all they want to know, the money.
That's all them, yeah. That's
Keep the PS5s to the PS13.
And let me stream it.
Yeah.
And then because they making money
Money
just
off
from
of
playing video games.
Yeah.
Sitting there playing video games,
Getting
getting paid. Like, what you gonna tell him? What's somebody gonna tell him?
There's going to be a fight around this motherfucker.
Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, but you can't tell him turn that shit off. You need a real job. This motherfucker making more than his daddy
Well,
and his mama combined.
so, it's just about the way that the young...
How he gonna give a fuck about politics? He got the internet.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
paying
it.
him millions.
The whiff band. That's what they call it, whiff band.
You think that might have been, intentional is what I was finna say. Like, did they set that shit up like that? Like,
But with the internet,
yeah, to just make it people so fucking distracted and divided that they don't think enough no more to
now right now, it's a
To
lot of
give a
people
fuck.
It's a lot of people out there don't even know numbers. They own phone numbers.
yeah.
If they go to jail right now, they got to get the phone to make a phone call.
Yeah.
I can't think of one number, but my auntie number.
Hey.
She didn't have that number since it was back in the days. She
Yeah.
remember back in the day, used to call and say, "I'd like to place this collect call,
Collect
and I want
call.
to charge it to this number."
Yeah.
That's what they used to have back in the days.
Yeah.
You can charge your collect call to somebody else's house.
Yeah. They don't know how to write in cursive either.
Yeah, they just know how to type.
Yeah.
All
Or
caps.
read. A lot of people don't know how to read either, man.
Yeah.
What you think about that? Like, think about the future, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, everything is AI, chat GBT, you know what I'm saying? You just talk it and
But
Hey.
what happen if the power go out?
that's what I said with the music. That's why I'm selling the CDs.
See, yeah, because if the internet,
If the internet go out, you in the middle of the country somewhere with them boom and them cats and everybody's going out there, you can't get no internet, but that CD gonna work.
yeah, believe that.
But it gotta have an old school Chevy. It's an old school car, you know what I'm saying? The news ain't got all that, you know what I'm saying? Battery died in there, you know what I'm saying? The car still got its battery.
Yeah.
So, and then everything from the past is coming back for like flat tops,
Yeah.
braids, all that shit, fade haircuts, you know what I'm saying? Everything from the past that, everything always repeats itself.
But see, that's why I was finna say, because if there was one point in time where our people were hella conscious about everything that, meant something to us as a culture, and it meant something to us as a culture to be educated, to be, wealthy.
Have knowledge of self,
Yeah, to be, family orientated, and the nuclear family was the destination, and then it changed.
The money got involved deeper.
Who the fuck cutting a check to tell a motherfucker, I want you to make all these motherfuckers forget what's in their drawers?
Not like that, just like they did with us in the 80s. They threw the cocaine in the business. We went from the weed, and from weed to heroin,
Yeah.
to
Cocaine,
cocaine,
to
to crack
crack.
cocaine,
Yep.
then to
Then-
meth,
Yep.
then to fentanyl.
to lean.
Yeah, lean, and
Then
then
to
fentanyl.
no, wait,
Something
we
else you
can't
forget.
forget ecstasy.
Ecstasy,
Then Molly.
yeah.
Then-
All the prescription drugs.
Lean and ecstasy and Molly was
All the shit that the
then-
rappers talk about is a whole era. If you just look at the dope era of where it all came. But see, we didn't know about the fentanyl that we just thought a nigga overdosed.
Ain't it crazy that?
Didn't know it was the fentanyl that was overdosing, but they couldn't put a name to it.
Yeah.
They couldn't put a name to it now. From Mac Miller
Yeah.
to other ones like this, just on shitty OD.
Yeah.
and didn't know that.
They know it was fentanyl.
That fentanyl, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Ain't it crazy that that shit plagued this country out of nowhere? Like, it was not an issue. And then now it's like, boom, where the fuck you think something like that come from? Like,
Shit, the government, they don't want to bring that shit through the pipeline. Like right now, Trump ain't letting shit go through that motherfucking canal. And them other people ain't letting shit go through that canal.
yeah,
But the dope.
bought the dope.
The oil, cool, we can run out here. But we're going to let Oscar and all them others get that dope through there. You know what I'm saying? From London, you know, drugs everywhere, going from London everywhere. But don't get caught in Dubai with that shit.
Yeah.
Get your ass.
Ooh, they'll kill your ass, though.
They had you in jail for a long time over there.
Yeah, I ain't.
Yeah, just different drugs and, you know, just that whole era. And, you know, that's what we learn from.
Yeah.
You learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
And then you have to take everything. It's like music. You know what I'm saying? I listen to everybody's music, and I take all that music, and I make my own music out of what I heard and what I think. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to believe in that shit.
Right.
And make it sound like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, I gotta ask you, because I've been seeing some shit. I have to, because, you know, when I got around the family, it was, you know, this is us together as a family. You know, I love this. You know me, I'm a family man. So I love that family vibe, the family, you know, you, cuz, you know, like me and my brother and my cousins and my big brothers. I involve, you know, it's a whole family thing. I involve my whole family. Y'all family thing, you know, built a legacy that has an imprint in the culture of hip hop, in the history books.
Yeah.
So valuable in the history books. I see how, you know, the money can get between family. What is like?
I don't even know what happened, man. I just
How we all right? What the fuck happened? Like,
I didn't know what happened. You know, just I don't know what he got against me. I mean, I done beat niggas up for him. We done pushed the line. All that type of shit. You know, I never asked him for a dime my whole career. But because I've been the producer, I'm going to get the money.
Right.
I'm going to get 50% of the song, period.
Right.
While me, him, and Corrupt got to split up a third as the rappers. So how much money is a third going to pay somebody?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we didn't battle it out a whole bunch of times, you know, family problems and probably this and that. But we got older, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might play your part, but it's like, you know, I don't see what I done.
Right.
To piss him off or do nothing like that, you know. Getting money, that's what you mad about me? Getting money be outside of what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask you for no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You say you're $100 million, but everybody else around you broke as a motherfucker. I can't be like that.
Right. I mean, you
know, asking and begging, can I have this and do that, and, you know, I like to make my own money. You know what I'm saying? If you get mad at me about that, then, I mean, I'm the only child as far as my mom. You know, I grew up by myself, so it ain't hard for me to live my life by myself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And do what I do, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what I did to him.
Did it just come out of nowhere, the issue between y'all? Because it was like, it seemed like once it seemed something brewing before, and on Hood, I was like, damn, I was like, man, no, man. And then it died quick, and it was
asking about your business and stuff.
Yeah.
And people really get offended and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then he acquired Death Row Records. You know what I'm saying? And so when you're looking at all the work on Death Row Records, 85% of that shit is Daz Dillinger. You know what I'm saying? And you the owner, but all the publishing and all the other shit is all mine. You know what I'm saying? And from these albums, that albums, and them albums, and you know what I'm saying? It's like you got $100 million and you got to give 75 of it away to my cousin because he got all of the music over here. And it's like, I get mad too, you know, my shit like this though. They going off old paperwork and stuff like that from Suge Knight and them. So, you know, me and Snoop was in the same position. How's yours cleared up? And mine's ain't. because you the owner, so yours cleared up and mine stay the same, even though you know that paperwork fucked up and you know that it's false, but you still going along with it because of the white folks. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? You still abiding by old paperwork that you was involved in too. How did you get, you know, it's like a nigga going to jail and he out of jail. You stuck in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you get out? You know what I mean?
went to jail
And then-
together.
Remember, we went to jail plenty of times. I'm just saying like the
No, I'm
paperwork.
saying, no, I understand. I'm
But yeah, we've
translation.
been to jail a lot of times together.
No, I'm saying,
But with the paperwork,
Yeah.
just like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. How, you know, come on.
word.
I got to fight my way out, you know what I'm saying? But it's all to the good. I've been a fighter, you know what I'm saying? So copyright reversion. I'm the only one out of the crew that's fighting. I took Suge to court.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
that.
So you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing.
You won
I
that.
ain't got time to argue with nobody. Let's take this to the 12 body and make a jury, you know what I'm saying? I got the paperwork, you know what I'm saying? If you got it, there's the paperwork. Check the signatures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they used to grab people for that who can draw, like my cousin Joe Cool or Hen Dog who drew the Death Row logo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if I get a nigga that can draw Jay-Z and all them like masterpiece art, he can most definitely make Trick signature.
Yeah, just show
You know
it
what
to
I'm saying? And them high white folks, they don't give a fuck. They just putting the paperwork in. Now you got to go fight it.
them. Yeah.
So it's like, that's what I'm fighting right now. But I ain't finna argue with nobody. I'm just going to go for the paperwork
Right.
and let the facts go because, you know, my house paid for.
Right.
I ain't paying rent.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just kick back, relax and stuff and let my work speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, we get paid from writers,
Right.
but the publishing is like, I get that. I just need that other percentage back from them suckers, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't hate him. That's my cousin. I still love him. You know what I'm saying? And he probably hate me. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, he just cause he's telling me I don't want to do no business with you and Joe Cool always fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Cause why? Cause we asking questions. You know what I'm saying? And all the other type of shit. We your cousin. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So I just leave it alone. All the niggas that I done hooked up over there, every nigga you see over there at the dog camp, I done hooked up over there. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me, niggas wouldn't be over there. And then, you know, they get broke and they need some money and dog, when with that money over their motherfucking head, they go, So I just kick back, relax, you know what I'm saying? I used bashing him on that, but I just quit all that now. I just let the paperwork go. He know what I mean, they know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't see him, I don't put myself in that position to be around old things or this right here. I know how to go build houses and take my time and go through things, you know what I'm saying? So I keep my mind off of them. Only time I think about them when somebody bring them up.
Right. Right.
But like I tell them, enjoy what we had. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because there ain't gonna be no more future work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't plan on doing no more records with them no more. You know what I'm saying? We did enough of that, and let's just live off of that. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta
Because
respect.
niggas don't want to hear no new shit. They all want to hear the old shit.
All right.
So I just kick it back like that. I just kick back. I got love for him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After I win all my shit back, I smile, you know that.
Right.
But I ain't got no hard feeling for him. I wouldn't kill him.
Right. Right.
And what it look like killing Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson, something like that. Snoop,
Yeah.
like, he more popular than motherfucking Mickey Mouse. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I wouldn't think about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about that type of shit. He's still my
Yeah.
cousin, and I still got respect for him, you know what I'm saying? Even though he an asshole sometimes.
That's your family.
And we all assholes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He my older cousin. You know how older cousins do with the younger cousins. You know what I'm saying? Feel like empowering, but it's hard to the good, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, I beat niggas up for him all the time.
Oh shit. Right.
Yeah, I beat niggas up for the dog all the time. And that's how the Dog Pound was created.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
It's still.
I just kick back. You know, I ain't got
it's
time
still
for all that
love
shit.
to just say I'm
Still
not
love.
gonna
I
deal
just, like
with
my mother say, you ain't, yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you still got love for him, but you ain't got to deal with him.
it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
family over here, but you ain't got to deal with him. Just keep
Right.
doing what you're doing.
Respect. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
It definitely did. It did. You know, only reason I brought it up because I knew I wanted to make the
yeah,
point
we in the
that
family.
it
You
was-
know what's
yeah,
going
it's
on.
like,
You know what I'm saying? We've been
that-
dealing with
that
shit for
was
30
hurt.
years, y'all.
Yeah, I was like, this shit hurt, man.
You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
seeing that shit.
But right
I'm
now,
like,
Snoop telling everybody, you either fucking with me. If you fucking with Daz, you can't fuck with me. He telling everybody that shit. He telling my aunties that. He telling my
mad.
homeboys that shit. And they like, man, I want to go to a
Aunties?
Snoop party. My auntie like, I've never been to the compound. I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because she hit me like, why is Snoop calling me saying, if you fucking with Daz, you can't fuck with me. Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even go around that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's other places I go, like Detroit, Michigan,
Yeah.
go motherfucking Florida, and other places like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And travel and do what I do with this music. Because the music gonna take me where I need to go, you know what I'm saying? So I'm that nigga Daz. I know who I am, and I know the work that I put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas can get some of that music, because y'all shit sound like trash over there. You know what I mean? Come over here and get some of that shit.
The work you did as Dogg Pound with you and Corrupt,
Yeah.
like y'all two got a
That's my nigga.
chemistry that unmatched, like a legendary top 3 duos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, Corrupt. I love Corrupt. That's my nigga. That's my big bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not involved in none of what me and Snoop going on. He don't like
No, I'm talking about the music.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying about as far as Corrupt,
yeah.
his position of how me and Snoop acting towards each other, he don't like it. You know,
I don't. Shit.
When he was in the hospital, I was there when he was in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? And thinking that could be one of us.
Yeah.
And when I was thinking about him, and something just told me it's in God's hand. He gonna deal with Corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where's his faith? He has to have faith to get out of this situation. And he had faith to get out of that situation. That's why you're here now. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And when I talked to him, he said, yeah, man, I was in heaven. And I looked around and I seen you and Snoop. And I looked around and I seen George and Tupac and all that. And then I looked back again and y'all was gone. And then the doctor hit me on the shoulder and said, you got to go back downstairs. And I was like, damn, that's fucked me up. And then, you know, he stopped drinking and smoking and shit. And I had a dream that nigga was bigger than me.
Yeah.
And he always been little.
Yeah.
You know, I get real chills when I talk about that situation, because that was a real situation. Yeah, you know, lose your partner. I know how Bun B feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His partner. But I'm glad he's alive and moving and well, and you know what I'm saying? And we just got to keep our faith.
Corrupt the King fan.
What?
Corrupt got
Our faith in God, right? You know?
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
So I listen to gospel music a lot just to keep my soul, you know, that song Safe in His Arm by Milton Brunson, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm riding around LA and different hoods and shit, you know what I'm saying? They don't even know I'm in their neighborhood, but I'm in their hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just keeping shit alive around this motherfucker.
I know that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe in the middle. Hey, it was rare.
Sure enough.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, let me see this, man. I got to get into this. It's like we say, I turn
the fly zone
negative into positive. And the thing what I like to do is go around and talk to everybody about, you know, the real root of
essence
of our culture and things that is important to us as a people, a community, and as, you know, Americans. And, you know what I mean? That's why it's called USA, because I go all over the country, you know. This is just my first LA stop. I'm glad to run into my cousin.
Soon as you hit
so I was like, I had to give you the blue, the royal blue FlyZoneUSA hat. You understand me?
Hey,
and he gonna fuck me. I took mine off. Goddamn it! Get mine. That motherfucker cost $50 each.
Hey, order your FlyZone hat right now
on the FlyZoneUSA.org.
You hear me?
Yeah, get mine. Thank you, brother. So enough. Well, you know, honestly, these the kind of episodes when I sit down with my relatives that it just flow where it's gonna flow organically and naturally, and it's always gonna be interesting to me. If it's interesting to you, then you know, good.
You keep logging on, checking in.
Yeah.
Like what they say, like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe. What's the other one?
Comment.
Click, like, subscribe, share.
Yeah.
Follow. It's follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click, like, subscribe, follow. Trick, the FlyZoneUSA.
Most definitely.
Daz Dillinger. when you come to Detroit, we come back to Detroit, we're gonna do another one at the Blue Room. You gotta come and see the Blue Room, bro.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm on 8 Mile, bro.
I see your brother in all the movies and
Man,
shit.
hey, listen, Camille ain't bullshit.
He ain't bullshit.
He ain't bullshit.
That nigga, hey,
I'm so proud of this
that
nigga.
Detroit movie game is the real out there.
Yeah. That's what have you thought about getting into that?
Yeah, I mean, I shot a lot of movies, but I just ain't came out with them. I saw like 6 or 7 movies I got in the can, but I just ain't came out with it because I don't want to put them on YouTube and all that shit. I want to really get my money worth, and I just got to figure out how to.
It's a couple companies. BitMax is one that I use. I gave them a test run for a year to put my movie, The Last 24 Hours, through it, and they did it good. They put it on Tubi, Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Google Play. Like you could pick what station you want to go with, but you got to pass their quality control.
Yeah, see how what the quality of that shit looks like.
Yeah, 100%. They
gotta have at
you
least.
can't just throw anything through that motherfucker. They ain't buying it. You understand me?
Little chicken walking.
So what else you got coming up, man?
Oh man, I'm just making music, doing music, publishing, and just correcting everything from the past. Because we move so much around. Now we just got to get the paperwork and start knowing what you got. Because like always, my thought is if you know what you got, then you ain't got much. So if you know what you got, you ain't got much. Let's go find some other things that we got out here that we should be exploring into, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's my motto right there, you know what I'm saying?
Like
acquiring property, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm finna go to Mississippi and, you know, build me another little house out there, you know, and just dig up the ground. I got an excavator, I got a bobcat. I don't need to rent nobody's shit. I got my own shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just like doing construction, building homes. You know what I'm saying? The one thing a person needs in this life is a home to live in.
Is the property taxes lower in Mississippi?
Yeah, I'm only paying for my mom's house on an acre. I'm only paying like $300 a year. Damn. The house that I live in now in Georgia, both of my houses that I live in, $3,000 a year property taxes. My niggas paying $3,000 a month out in this motherfucker.
Here?
Yeah.
For taxes?
No, they just paying rent.
Oh, just paying rent.
I'm paying taxes.
Rent. Right, you saying, yeah.
Told myself, how can I not pay rent?
Yeah.
Buy the motherfucker.
But you gonna pay something, but it ain't gonna be
That's like niggas saying your car insurance is $1,000, but you got payments. So they gonna tack on to them payments instead of paying it off the whole thing so you ain't gotta worry about it. You sitting there with all the money in your pocket.
Right.
I hate a nigga that don't want to spend the money on something that he know he should be spending the money on.
Yeah.
Like if I have a
like life insurance.
Yeah. All that shit.
Everybody gonna leave this bitch one day. You gotta have some life insurance, man.
Yeah, or just have some money saved up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they used to tell me, what they call that, a retirement.
Yeah.
And I say, I'm not gonna give you my money to put in no retirement bank. My retirement is ASCAP and BMI.
You understand me?
I get a check every 3 months from them motherfuckers. You get them checks every month. I've been getting them checks for the last 30 years from them.
Sure enough.
So you know what I'm saying? That's my retirement check. The music's providing the money that's coming in. It's just about you saving that money.
Yeah.
And I hardly spend money because I get a lot of shit for free on my actions and my character and the way I present and the way that I treat people. I tell my homeboys, when you come around, nigga, smile.
Yeah, that's right. That's
when
right.
we're around these business motherfuckers, smile. Act like you're having a good time. I'm like you done shot your mama, kid. All that other shit. We out here trying to get some money, nigga.
Yeah,
so
don't
stop
scare
frowning
this
and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in the building, smile. It don't hurt. It costs more to frown than to do the smile.
Yeah, you gotta use more muscles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the fluttering in your body. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time instead of tense, my nigga back, shoulder hurt, all kind of shit. So, you know, that's what I try to tell my homeboys, smile.
You got any kids?
I look at it like this. When you leave this earth, what do you have?
Yeah.
Somebody else gonna be driving your shit. In due time, if you have a daughter, she's gonna get married. Your name is obsolete now. It's not gonna be here. Have kids so you can spread them out and they, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a lot of shit going on, money-wise and this and that, you know what I'm saying? And teach them how to do it so it can go in the family, you know what I'm saying? And that was my mind when I was on death row because I thought we was dying.
Right.
You know, death row, Tupac dying, all this shit. I'm like, well, fuck it. We could die now.
It's gonna go
we
out.
wouldn't have no kids back then. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then we have to fight for the music.
Right.
And so You know what I mean? And to keep that legacy going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do is keep the legacy going.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the only child. Because I was the only child living by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no brothers and sisters. I got a bunch of cousins.
Yeah. My grandfather was the only child.
How many kids he had?
10. 10.
Moving and growing.
10 to about that. It was 13, really.
They say, oh, that's better.
14.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, listen. And then each one of them, 4 or 5 apiece.
Yeah.
Some of them, 8 and 9.
Yeah.
And then each one of them, 4 and 5 apiece.
But I take care of all my kids, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no daddy. That motherfucking cable bill go out, you know who they calling first.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got big respect for my kids. They all talented. You know what I'm saying? They play piano. I got actors. I got piano players. Everybody do something in this business. You know what I'm saying? My son worked for Apple. You know, he a head Mac computer guy, all that shit. And, you know, he getting me into that business in Apple with the music. So I just tell my son, I'm signing you. Go get the deals at Apple. You know what I mean? Because his name Daz.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Most of my kids' name is Daz. You know what I'm saying? So
like George Foreman.
Yeah, Dazanae, Dazel, Dasmond, you know what I'm saying? Big Daz, Little Daz, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right. That's right.
My daughter, she do, you know, gymnastics, you know, training and all that shit. My other son, he do, you know what I'm saying? Delmar, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody happy.
Dillinger, you know what I'm saying? Everybody happy.
Yeah.
Daddy making it happen, and I need to go to work, and I just want to thank my kids for letting me work and fulfill my dream for us to have a better life. You know what I'm saying? Right. So shout out to my kids for allowing me to go out here. Sometimes I not be there, sometimes I'm here, but it's all for the work for us to manifest in the future. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Shout out to my nieces and nephews.
It's hard
letting me borrow they daddy.
I'm saying
for my soul.
It's hard to motherfucker out here in this world. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
When you ain't got no guidance and none of that type of
That's
shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then when the bills come in, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody give a fuck about you. When the bills and money and shit, you know what I'm saying? You can go ask them the first time, but what you gonna do about the second time?
Right.
So
the kids need a father. So mothers, stop keeping your children away from the father.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Miami got that song Scam for all the young bitches out there. They gonna be scammed.
Going after that, hey, listen, that is a treacherous piece of work right there, bro. When I heard it from the other room. And I'm like, the fuck is that? God, what the fuck is that?
Anywhere it goes, scamming. But you know, it's a good thing to be living. I have no complaints about life, anything, you know what I'm saying? I try not to get into it with nobody because I stay to myself and I always try to encourage everybody, but you know, I give them some game, you know what I'm saying, about the music business. And when you see Daz Dillinger, say what's up.
My man, FlyZoneUSA. It's a big OG trick.
You get them hats right there too, baby. Don't be exposing my shit.
Daz Dillinger, Tha Dogg Pound. Yes,
trick.
Me.
You hear me?
And see y'all next time.
Peace.